Well, millions of people use Zelle, the money transfer service, to send money electronically instead of using cash or checks. And many of us have Zelle accounts through major banks like Chase or Bank of America.
But what would you do if your Zelle account was hacked and suddenly thousands of dollars just started disappearing from your bank account? You're about to meet a single mom from Spring Branch who's already lost almost $8,000. And she says she's getting no help in getting that money back, even though she reported this fraud was occurring way back in December. Bill Spencer investigates.
Cindy Little of Spring Branch is a lot more than a little furious over the way almost $8,000 was stolen from her Chase bank account through a series of money transactions through Zelle, the peer-to-peer money transfer service. It all started the day after Christmas.
I got an alert on my phone that I'd added a recipient on Zelle that I did not add. Questions, call this number. Called that number, it was Chase. I said, I don't know who this person is, but they've already taken $1,000 out of my account. And they said, yes, this is fraud, we'll give you the money back.
Cindy says the money was returned within days by Chase, but 1 month later, it happened again. She got a text telling her again she'd approved sending money to someone she'd never even heard of.
I went on my Chase account, they had already taken out $1,000 again. Same thing, same routine, call Chase, I don't know who this person is. Please lock my account, make sure this doesn't happen again. No problem, your account's secure, everything is good.
But it wasn't good at all. Over the next 3 days, scam artists hacked Cindy's Zelle for $1,500, then another $5,400, then another $1,000 for a grand total of $7,900.
So within 3 days, there were 7 transactions, 6 of which were after I had already reported it as fraud.
And how much did they take all together from you?
$7,900.
And has Chase returned that money to your account?
No.
Since then, Cindy's filed a criminal case with the Houston Police Department, complaints to the FBI and the Federal Trade Commission, but Chase Bank has refused to return any money to her account, saying that Cindy herself orchestrated all of this herself and declaring they find no fraud whatsoever.
Finally, at one point, they said you probably should just go ahead and admit that this was you that did this.
Coleman Ryan is a cyber detective with K. Griff Investigations who specializes in cyber crimes, and he has the #1 way all of us can protect ourselves from rip-offs like this one.
What is the best thing we can do, Coleman, to protect ourselves from getting hacked the way that Cindy has?
A two-step verification, multi-factor authentication, it's kind of the same thing. It's one more factor that changes that's never the same. What that means is if someone gets your username and password, they're still not going to be able to get in, and the victim's going to know about it.
Yeah, no doubt. Two-step verification is the way to go. Make sure you get it if you have a Zelle account. Now, I'm not just reporting on what happened to Cindy here. I'm trying to fix this for her. I'm trying to get Chase Bank to return that close to $8,000 that was taken from her account so she doesn't lose all of that money. I've already talked to Chase officials today, explained to them what has happened, and they're telling me simply right now, we're looking into this case. I hope to have good news for Cindy in the next few days. I'm Bill Spencer. KPRC2 Investigates.
Remember, if you have a story for KPRC2 Investigates, call the tip line. The number is 713-223-TIPS, or you can email investigates@kprc.com.